What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Rip with Coach Rick and Coach Tut. Packing lips, dropping tips, ripping some bangs.
Yeah, I got a fucking thermogenic bitch here. I don't know what that means. These guys, what?
You want to diet?
No, it's just they're only $2.49 and they taste pretty good. Well, it's really weird. We both used energy drinks today. Sometimes we're using alcohol. I think it's something to say that this is a weekday. We record these. So just a disclaimer, this isn't every day, every night. We're on here just fucking talking bullshit, ripping liquor, beers, energy drinks at night. So just a disclaimer. Just, have some fun in the middle of the week. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I really look forward to doing these. Like, I get excited to come on and do these because I think it's something in the middle of the week to kind of get juiced up for it, talk about some topics, get to you actually spend time with me, which you don't. Ben bought me one of these.
That's a fucking lie.
Ben bought me one of these puff bar things.
That looks like something you'd stick somewhere that shouldn't go.
5% nicotine in one of these is the equivalent to a whole tin, which I'm trying to quit. So Ben got me one of these, which is pretty cool. Giving that a shot, I'll probably have this and a lip in later.
Yeah, you know what? I think we should stop. We always talk about fucking, sacking up and doing all this shit. We need to fucking do it ourselves. No more fucking packing lips and fucking, doing all this other shit. Let's just stop it. What are we doing?
What were we talking about earlier, though? All right, we get a little motivation from Seth Feroce, which we're going to dive into. Live life, enjoy life, let the things that you love fucking kill you. Okay? I'm going to pack lips. I can't quit because I don't want to quit, right? I enjoy it. It's a very enjoyable time of every part of my day. I don't want to quit. I'm not going to quit because I like it. I want to live my life. And I think that's a big thing. I don't want to be scared of that shit.
You know what? I kind of agree with you there. It is something where when you're have a big meal, you throw in a nice heater after the meal.
It's
fucking nice, isn't it?
Right now, just because we're talking about it, I get a little excited. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I haven't bought one in a couple of days. I've been doing good, but you're not fucking helping.
Well, what do you have in your hand?
I don't have anything in my hand.
See, that's nice, Rick. That's nice. All right. Talk to me a little bit. All right. We kind of just touched on it. Man, you had an epiphany the last couple of days. A little coming to life.
We were just talking about it with our fucking guy, Seth Feroce. First off, I'm upset because I never heard about him before. Until you guys showed me him, and pretty frankly, he's the fucking man. He literally is the fucking man.
Who everybody wants to be.
He's literally every single dude that went to college, was into fucking banging and clanging weights and throwing some beers back, that was an athlete that kind of got washed up, and he just says exactly what everybody's thinking. Like just an average person, average dude. He just says everything that you're thinking, and people are like, holy shit, I can't believe he says that stuff. But it's like, who the fuck cares? It's exactly what everybody's thinking. What the fuck? Why not? And it's so enjoyable to listen to, and it's very motivating because his thing is like, just do shit that makes you feel alive. Fucking why not? Whatever makes you feel alive, do it. Like he just said. He's like, I like drinking, I like smoking, I like fucking. And I'm going to do that shit because it makes me feel good and it makes me feel alive. What the fuck's the point of going through life not feeling alive?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've had. I feel like I've had that mindset in the past, but like hearing other people say it and people that you look up to, it's like, why the fuck? You're right. Well, like, why not? We get so caught up in like the PC bullshit of so many things, and you get so worried about things that are really not going to affect you. I saw something fucking awesome too, because I was reading up a bunch of shit after. you're going to worry a lot less. You're going to care a lot less about what people think about you when you realize how little people are actually thinking about you.
I know. I feel like I do that all the time. I'm like, it's like I like, edit something or I put something up. I'm like, oh, I wonder what this so and so is going to say something about it. It's like nobody's fucking really cares anyway. They're probably just scrolling by it. It's like,
My
you know
cousins
what I think
openly
about it a
told
lot of
me.
times is like if I'm saying things correctly when I'm describing an exercise or something like that, I want to be like, oh, well, this doesn't actually technically make sense. And it's like,
People know that you're a fucking smart dude. If they, you know what I'm saying? If they don't, then they're not going to listen and tune in regardless anyways.
yeah,
Right? So like I said, my cousins openly told me that. I was like, "Do you see that video? I was talking about you in it." They're like, "It's like, oh, well, you liked it." They're like, you just scroll. They're like, "It's a lot of content, man." Like, and sometimes when I see the woe or I see Rick about to egg flip or I see Rurik in the fucking fridge about to eat the cheese, I just keep going. And I was like, dude, appreciate it, love it. I'm gonna keep fucking doing it. Like, I was like, I fucking love it. I love every time I go home, my boys are like sitting all over me, and I'm like, that gets me going. I fucking love it when people shit on it. A, because it means it's catching enough to annoy people, which means I'm doing it enough. B, I think some people don't understand the mindset of what we have to do or what people do when you go and you record shit or put yourself out there. And I love doing it. I fucking love making videos. I love looking like a fucking loser dad hitting woes on Instagram. So I don't really give a shit.
yeah. And the same amount of people. And you said it was your cousin.
Yeah.
Like he
You know?
fucking knows you. He's like, I don't give fucking. I'm gonna go see Chris in fucking 3 days or whatever. Like I don't give a fuck what the fuck he's doing right now. But in the same sense, you get messages from other people that are like, dude, I fucking love your shit. I think it's hilarious. You could put great stuff out. Like we gave away a hat and Cheyenne. She's like, you guys were great. Like you really helped me out. Da 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 da. You get those 2 to 2. So it's like,
I got a
you're
message
gonna get
today
both ends of the spectrum.
from some dude that I've never met ever. And he's followed and commented on stuff. I sent him a program for free. Well, so glad that all you guys started this. You guys changed my whole mindset, my life, my future. And y'all did that over Instagram. I'm eternally grateful and absolutely just tell me a day and I'll come there and lift whenever.
Yeah, like that's awesome. And it's like, so if one guy, and maybe it turns into 10 people, then it turns into 20 people, who knows? And the response from people from that is like enlightening. Like, I'll tell you what, Coach Cox, our mentor, just texted us and said, listen to your pod on chasing happiness, not a paycheck. And I fucking loved it. I want to be drinking bourbon and smoking cigars on the next one with you guys. I was fucking ecstatic. I was like, I cannot believe that the guy, and you know who he is, like the guy, very, condescending at times, motivating.
Every minute of his day is valued. So for him
Yeah.
to sit down and listen to an hour episode is a big deal.
And when you work for him, can be a little intimidating at times. For him to turn around and say, yo, that was awesome. You guys are doing cool stuff. I'm like, wow, that's fucking cool, So fuck off to all those people that scroll by, and appreciate all you guys that say thanks.
The way you say that, it's so perfect just because like, dude, we have so many different types of people, I think, on our team too. And it's like, we usually don't even get on and say, well, fuck if people don't care. Cause it's like, that's not who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not our message. It's not just go do this and do this. It's just, we enjoy doing what we're doing. And we're not bothering anyone. We're not like, if you have a problem with it and it angers you that much, if I'm woeing and you're egg flipping, you are someone that we would love to help, honestly. Because if that shit bothers your day a lot, then there's bigger issues there. Like what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and you know what? I think sometimes like, and I when we talk on our meetings and stuff, we're like, how do we get into this realm? How do we get into this demographic, or, how do we try to get our outreach out there? And I think sometimes if we just sit back and be like, let's just keep doing what we're doing, and if people want to watch it, they'll watch it. If they don't, then they don't. We're having fun anyway, so who cares? Like,
yeah, I think a lot of that stuff is my fault. I just get anxious sometimes.
But it goes back to what you were saying, is like, we want to be able to, reach as many people and try to help out or make somebody's day or whatever it might be, that sometimes you have to be like, listen, you're not going to please 300 million people or 7 billion people. You know what I mean? You want to try to have an interaction with that many people. And, if they like it, they like it. If not, go screw yourselves.
I think the best part of that is like, especially with everything that's going on, our team's fucking made up of a bunch of people that fall on different sides of the political spectrum, the movement spectrums, the whatever you want to call it, right? We're all love each other like brothers. We're in the same company with the same vision. It's not like we're on one side. And like I had a great conversation with someone today who trains at the gym that posted up something very opposite of what I believe in. So him and I today talking about lifting songs, talking about what he's doing tomorrow in the gym. Like it doesn't fucking matter, because it's all about, we don't have any specific agenda when it comes to that shit. We literally, our business is just to try to fucking help people. And it doesn't fucking matter, I guess, what round, what area, what spectrum you come from for it. And we don't try to identify as something that we're not.
To say that everybody is in like the same line, and we all, I think, goes back to what you were saying about what No Winnie Sleeves is. Like, it's kind of what you make it yourself.
Dude, that's my thing. We fucking, and that's why the team we put together wanted it to have so many different people, because don't want to have to identify to anyone. We don't even have a title really for our company, because it can literally be whatever the fuck you want it to be. All right. So if you want it to be for nutrition, if you want it to be for supplements, if you want it to be just for clothes, if you want it to be motivated, whatever it is, reach out to us, watch our shit. We'll do it.
Or like, and I think the same concept is, if you don't want to see training videos and egg flips, don't follow me, because that's what you're going to see. If you want to see Yankee shit and Pete deadlifting, doing single leg toe touches with dumbbells and benching and partying and fucking I was trying to think of something else.
Filter.
American. That's what I was trying to think of. American ass shit. Follow Pete, because that's what it is. His fucking thing is NWS Patriot 1776.
Love it. I love it.
If you want to see Brandon doing shit in the gym, doing hot circuits with Rurik, follow Brandon.
Yeah, everyone's got a little niche.
You want to see woes and shitty fucking deadlifts and squats, follow Tut.
Wow, that's fucking mean. I guess we'll address that off air after.
But no, and you know what? It goes back to the idea of just, and we talk about what we were talking about before, is just be relentless in whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? We always go back to Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports. The guy's fucking just killing life. And people just say he's just relentless. He literally is relentless at what he does and trying to, be successful in whatever he does,
I wish so badly. Like I want to be just like him, not his personality wise, stuff like that. Like I want to be relentless. Like I wish that we didn't have to sleep. I wish that everything we could do was just work all the time, build shit all the time, help people all the time, fuck all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those are like that's how I want to live my life.
And he's got an avenue, dude. He makes people laugh. Like, he's one of the funniest. I feel like he doesn't try. Like, yeah, he tries to be funny, but he's just fucking naturally funny, So, and he just doubles down on what he is.
He has owned his personality so well to the point it's funny. That's a big fucking thing too. And like people read that, it's authenticity, right? He's not changing who he was when they got bought out, when he sold 51%, right?
Yeah.
He didn't sell out. He's like, dude, this is me. I'm going to fucking yell at people. I'm going to fire them. I'm going to call people out. I'm going to do this. I think he's
got that factor where if you whatever he puts up, you'd be like, oh, what's fucking Dave up to? What's he doing now? It's just like, he's got that it factor for it.
I'll click on anything.
Yeah, it's like, you can't knock it. After a while, like the pizza thing, I don't know how much longer he can do the pizza thing. I don't really watch too many of those anymore. But
I never did. I'm not a big pizza guy,
I thought they were kind of funny. But like,
there's a lot of one-offs of it now. Everyone's rating something.
Yeah.
No. He's a fucking genius though. Like you said, he's always one step ahead. Fucking there's a pizza app. Like, do you know how many people are like, man, I'm up in Buffalo, New York this weekend. Let me see what Portnoy reviewed in here. I'm gonna go get a slice of pizza there.
Oh my God. You know how many businesses he's made? Even the ones that he rates shitty. People are going to see, like, oh, let's see if it's shitty. Like people probably still like it,
It's absurd. Yeah, he was just one right down the road. Was never had any in. Was never gonna go there ever in my life. Right down the road here, he went. I think he gave it a 7.3.
That's hilarious that you remember the fucking score.
Yeah, and I went right after just because he went there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even like pizza. Like, I'm not a big, like, I like pizza, but I'm not like, I never crave pizza.
Yeah, me neither. I think pizza, like, is pizza. Yeah, I think, like, every pizza I had is, like, a fucking 7. I've never had a pizza where I'm like, oh, my God, this is an unbelievable slice of pizza. Like, it's a good slice of pizza, but,
honestly, like, for the majority, if you don't fuck it up, it's not Elio's from the microwave. It's all the same anyways.
It's Elio's, fuckface.
It's Elio's.
We'll agree to disagree, but it's Elio's.
I don't think so. See,
I've been starting to get outvoted on that. My family has always called it Elio's. Might be the Philly accent, like the suburb, or not suburb, but the greater Philadelphia accent.
Have you been picking up on the Pittsburgh lingo yet?
No.
But is it yins?
Yeah, instead of y'all, you say yins. I'll try to do it. Yin's going downtown to go see the Steelers game.
I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's like the only line I can do. But like literally people do sound like that. It's pretty crazy.
I fucking loved Pittsburgh. I stayed out there for a couple weeks when I was in training when I worked at Comcast. I loved it. Went to Heinz Stadium. We did went to a Pirates. Yeah, went to the Pirates game, went downtown.
Did you go to the Pirates game?
Went to a Pirates game. And then
why I just asked you that. You literally said you went to a Pirates game. I think it's one of the best stadiums I've ever
beautiful. Been. It's beautiful. Yeah. I think Pittsburgh's a lot like Cincinnati too. But when we were coaching at Nova, our first game was at Pitt.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to that one. I had to man the fort or something. Didn't get the
That was a great first college football game as a strength coach experience for me.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
It was amazing.
I think I had to coach the swimming team. No offense to the swimming team. I had a great time with them. We got after it. I believe we pushed Prowlers that day.
Feroci's right out from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, again, why I can't believe I've never seen him. And the other thing is, that motherfucker's huge.
Huge.
How big? Like, his arm has to be fucking like 26 inches around.
I love that he just openly talks about juicing. I love it.
Yeah, he's like, you want to hear stories about chewing Anadrols? I'll tell stories about chewing Anadrols.
I love that, dude.
The one he's like, yeah, I had every leg day in college. I used to eat. I'd be like, yeah, I'll take one before leg day. And then on the way there, he'd be like, you know what? I'm going to take another one. He's like, should I do 3? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do 3. He's like, do I recommend that? Fuck no. But that's what I did. So
I love that shit. This shit gets me going. I actually have him up over here. I've been listening to him for a while. Not his podcast, but like following him along.
Yeah.
He's because I love his I like doing outdoors shit. Not like outdoors hiking, but like I like building things, chopping.
The All-American Roughneck shit.
I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
So and he has that whole line. I told you he should monetize. Fucking go chop wood with him for an afternoon.
Do a day in the life with Seth. If you're listening, you don't have to give us credit or anything. Just give us a session for free. Have people come out and just say, hey, we're going to fucking live a day in the life with me. See if you can last.
I would love it. Dude, I don't know if you saw that video. I literally put it up like 10 minutes ago, but I was talking because I was watching this girl's nutrition coach's video this morning. Speaking of like Feroci and shit, he talks about like not like kind of getting off routine and stuff during the holidays and eating what he wants and having whiskey and eating more steak, whatever. I just put one up. I just said fuck it when I went home for Christmas. I swear Friday I had 14,000 calories. And I got back lighter. And like my mental state was good. I was like, I'm going to squat heavy as shit. I'm going to do a ton of reps on Monday. I'm going to use the calories. I didn't like get back. Like, I'm going to go sit in a sauna. I'm going to go not have carbs until February 1st, after it. And made a really fucking big difference for me.
I mean, I think the same way. You know, it's imagine going through all that. And I think we talked about this before, but like your life's just miserable when you do that to yourself. You know, you're fucking miserable. Are there times where you have to do it? Yeah. But when the time's not there and you have some shit to do and you can have some fun, fucking do it. You know, times to buckle down, times not to. Just make sure you know what the fucking consequences are if you don't. You know,
This girl was like, just get back to your normal routine. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything crazy.
Yeah, the problem is, or what people run into trouble, which I've done a million fucking times, and we all have, is you go down, you're like, oh, it's a holiday, I'm gonna fucking let loose, and then you don't get back on track for like a month. You know, you just go down this rabbit hole and spiral out of control.
It's really like the end of November to like mid-January.
Oh, I'll tell you what, and especially like going through college, even working in college athletics, it's like you still live that kind of schedule, you know, depending on what sports you work with. So there's times where like, oh, I have 4 weeks where there's not a whole lot going on and holidays are coming around. You're back with your family, see your old friends, this, that, and the other. Boom. Before you know it, you're out drinking 3-4 nights a week, having a good time with your friends, and you're not doing shit. So, you know, you just got to fucking realize when the snowball's building and cut that fucker in half.
You would die. I'm just going to talk about this. I don't even know if I should, but I don't smoke weed at all. I really never have, just because I don't like the way it makes me feel. I'm like a drinker. I don't really drink that much anymore, but I was always more into drinking beers and whiskey than I was to ever smoking. We're chilling on, what is it, Christmas Eve? My fucking cousin had these. He's from Colorado. Strong gummies. I'm like kind of buzzed. I'm like, give me one of the babies asleep. I'm like, give me one of those fucking things. I eat it. All of a sudden, dude, I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I don't feel shit. An hour later, dude, it was like, boom. I was like, what, Ben? Like, fucking function, dude. Ate so much after, and I just woke up the next day, like a little groggy. I was like, wow, I'm never fucking doing that again. But I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Christmas Eve, family, it was a good time. Fuck it. I don't do that.
You know, everybody who in the world, everybody's eating an edible or fucking took a little bowl rip in their life. You know what I mean? And everybody's had that experience.
It's legal now.
Yeah, and half the goddamn country. In reality, I mean, if you think about it, you're telling me I can drink 72 beers and fucking not and be fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's completely legal. Or drink an entire bottle of vodka, almost kill myself. That's completely socially acceptable. If you smoke a little joint and fucking get a little stoned in your house by yourself, you are condemned as like, you're a stoner. You fucking suck. You just are a low life piece of shit, you know? And you could go to jail. It's like, give me a fucking break. Like, for the idea that weed's been illegal for this long is bananas. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, you know, that's just my opinion. But I don't remember what I was going to say to that. But, I don't, it was something about the edible fucking marijuana.
Yeah, I just thought it was a funny kind of story going into it. Just how like violently off track. Never do it. Was like, fuck it, I'm going to live a little. Did it. Still alive. Still good. Had a great time.
Life's still going.
Yeah, it was good.
Sometimes you need that, you know, to give you a little kick in the ass.
Sometimes I wish I liked smoking weed so it would help me go to sleep at night, but I fucking despise it, honestly. So,
yeah, it's not the best for me. I'm not the most productive person when using. So I stay away from it as much as possible.
Plus, you're in the college sector, so you have to stay away.
Yeah, and you know, it's kind of a bitch to get. Like, if you're like, oh, I gotta, especially if you're in fucking, you know, I gotta go fucking hit up some dude, sketchy drive to his fucking house and be like, it's not worth it, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I say fuck it. You know?
I'm a big fuck it guy. I like to say fuck it a lot.
Best and worst advice I've ever gotten. Live a little more fuck it.
I think I should maybe start saying that in a way that
you should just preface it that like it's not that often that you do that. It's not like every day. You're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not showing up for work.
what did we say where it was like, oh, trust but verify when you're like letting somebody in your circle, or like when you first meet somebody,
Blind
trust
trust.
them, but trust initially, give them trust, but verify as you get to know the person.
Where are you going with that?
Same thing with fuck it, like fuck it, but verify, or fuck it with caution. You know?
Fuck it with caution.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make that a shirt. Fuck it with caution.
Nah,
Like
that
real
was the
small
best.
letters, real small letters in the bottom, like under in parentheses.
It was the best advice I ever got. And I kind of not that. This is what I'm going to say. I
Oh, well,
kind of
thanks.
use.
Appreciate
Well,
it.
yours was really good too. They go along the lines together. I'm a fucking mental case. You kind of know that. So hitting for me was always fucking crazy. I'm sitting in the box like, fuck, I'm gonna fucking strike out looking, blah, blah, blah. Hitting coach goes, it's the worst thing that could happen to you when you stand in the box. I'm like, I'll strike out looking and be embarrassed. He's like, oh, you could die. He's like, whatever decision you make there, you're gonna walk back and you didn't die. And if you didn't die, you're gonna get another chance and life's gonna go on. So that I kind of equate with, well, did you die? No. Then you're just fucking learning and moving the fuck on to the next thing. It's kind of like, fuck it. You can say fuck it as long as it's not life ending, career, you know what I'm saying? Like, move the fuck on, learn, and that's it.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of funny. As a kid, I was extremely shy. Like my dad's side of the family, we would go over there to my grandma's house every Sunday for dessert. And like for the first 4 to 5 years of my, like, what do you call after toddler?
Adolescence?
I don't know, whatever it is, like 4, 5, 6, 7 year olds. I didn't speak to anybody. I literally, like, they thought I was mute. They'll tell me that to this day. Like, I can't believe you turned into the person you are because we thought you were mute, you know? And then as I got a little bit older, I was the same way. I'm gonna I used to soil myself pretty frequently in sports. Like I would be so nervous going to bat, like leading up to go up to bat. And I'm like 7, 8 years old. Why am I getting so nervous? It's pony leagues, dude. You'd think I'm fucking about to go into the World
The fact
Series.
that anyone calls it pony leagues is an issue in and of itself.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know why that's a bad fucking term. What do you mean? It's ponies. What do you call it?
What age is that?
6, 7, 8, something like that.
T-ball?
No, it's fucking real baseball.
Little league?
Yeah. It's just the early portion of Little League. It was like ponies, minors, majors, what we call it.
Rick said pony league.
Sorry, I'm not a big bad baseball star, okay? Fucking A.
Bad baseball. The amount of clutch gene on this call right here is about 0.
Yeah, well, that's a fucking different discussion. But I used to get so nervous that I would piss myself and shit myself literally multiple times. Now, I've outgrown it. I've shit myself a couple times since then, but that's for other reasons.
Did you have a fuck it moment when you were younger that made you different?
Well, honestly, once I got to like my senior in college or my senior in high school, I was like, you know what? I got hurt and playing football and fucking all this shit. So I was like, fuck it. I had this saying fissy. So fuck it at senior year. Then I went to the opposite end of the spectrum where I didn't give a shit about anything. I fucking was doing whatever I want. We were partying on weekdays, da 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 da. And then I got to college, got my shit together a little bit, wanted to get into, I feel like I'm going through a life story right here.
Yeah, we're getting a little behind the scenes glimpse of what made
And
Rick.
then, I got to college. I was like, I probably should. I didn't want to be the only guy in my town that didn't go to school and work at my dad's beer store for the rest of my life. So I kind of got my shit together, started getting into school, got into things I was interested in, kind of put it all together. I was like, I guess I'm a little more outspoken and have a little bit something to me than I originally thought. I was kind of scared to do everything. And then I went and did absolutely nothing productive for about a year. So then I kind of came together. I was like, I should probably try to do something productive in life. And now I'm here.
You do still have the alter ego though, motherfucker Jones.
Yep. Yeah. Like it comes out. I try not to bring it out very often because it's not very safe. And
that's my favorite is when motherfucker Jones comes out.
Yeah. It's favorite for everybody else except for me.
When you wake up the next day with a clothes hanger up your butt.
I don't know if this is going to be able to go on the internet.
Did it happen? Do we lie?
I don't lie. I lied. I've lied a lot in my life. and I've ruined a lot of relationships from lying, and I don't want to do it anymore. So I'm not gonna lie. I woke up with a hanger in my butt.
Fucking B-Tut.
Yeah, he still denies it to this day. He tries to say he has no idea why it was there. Like I just shoved a hanger in my own ass. Maybe I'll put the picture in.
Yeah, I think you should. That'd be great.
The hanger in the butt.
We got a lot of those back end, a lot of shit back in the day.
But hey, if you don't have those experiences, if you don't live a fucking little and do shit you fucking enjoy, you know?
That's the main takeaway from today. Look, I'm even mic holding right now.
And fucking, you guys see that shout out to you for this mic stand, by the way.
Looks good, kid.
If you don't fucking, live a little bit, live those experiences, you're not gonna have. Do I recommend doing what I did? No, because I fucked over a lot of people and I fucking made it out. I probably shouldn't have. I should have gotten a lot more trouble than I actually did. But you try to just mitigate those and learn from the mistakes that you make initially and not try to make too many more.
And I think you did learn because now you're a leader of men.
Yeah, thankfully.
Share from experience is the best way to learn from experience. Not regurgitating in a book.
100%.
The best business class you can ever have is a failed business of your own.
Fucking right.
I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rick.
And the ability to reflect. You got to be able to reflect on those situations.
You can't do anything in life without self-reflection.
Took me a while to realize that, but
yeah, it's never going to be an easy thing to do. But at some point you realize that you have to be able to do it to do anything in life that's worth doing.
Oh, yeah.
A new haircut tomorrow.
What does that mean, a new haircut?
I'm switching up the style a little bit, going with the Alvy from
You keep
Kingdom.
saying that. I don't know what that is.
It's like Alvy from Kingdom. It's just it's not a mullet, but the only fade I'm going to have is here. You see? You're not looking. You're not fucking looking. The back is going to be long like the top.
I don't like that.
Just switch it up for a little bit. Try it out.
I think it's stupid. You're going to look like more of a douche than you already do.
I already look like a douche. I have a lot of douche trait appearance-wise. Everyone thinks I'm in a frat. Everyone thinks I'm a dickhead till they get to know me for some freaking reason. So what's
we've been cursing this entire time, and you just threw a random frickin' in there.
What's the difference if I add an extra 10% of douche tool?
I think that'll be the icing. Like, you got it. You're close, but you're not all the way there.
Why is it? Is it my face? I can't fix my face because I didn't have a beard.
You're like the, I don't know what it is. I think it's like maybe the way you walk, maybe.
I didn't even have a beard or a skin fade when I met you and Whit at first.
Whitney.
I get that all the time though.
The first day you leave because I was there before you at Nova, and you leave, and Coach Cox like, so what do you think of Tut? She's like, I don't like him. I think he's a douchebag.
For no reason.
I was like, I didn't think he was that bad.
I probably didn't say 2 words. It must have just been the way I looked.
Yeah. I mean, I was dying. And now, she likes you, I think.
Oh, I mean, I get that a lot, though. It's something about my face or the way
my dad said the same thing. He's like, something about Tut originally just turned me off, but he's actually a really nice guy. It's like, yeah, I know.
I know. I don't fucking know what it is. Literally, every time I meet someone, I'm like, hey, great to meet you. How are you? Like, maybe overly nice, but people have told me that a lot. They get frat bro, and I'm like, I can't fix my physical appearance.
You know what you should do? Maybe mix in a waffle shirt.
Yeah, I mean, that'll keep people away.
Maybe glasses. Are you getting glasses?
I was supposed to, but I had to move my eye doctor appointment. So yeah, I am in January.
Maybe if you get glasses, you'll look less douchey.
No, anything I do makes me look more douchey. Like I'm trying too hard. Like it is what it is.
Shave your head. Go bald.
Rick, it's been forever. It has nothing to do, I don't think, with any type of thing, like hair, beard, nothing. Like when I met you, I had no skin fade and no beard, and I weighed 195 pounds and had no tats. It must be the fucking way I stand or some fucking shit. I'll work on it. I'll try to fix my face.
Fix your fucking face, Dan.
Favorite cock story of all time.
I wish we had that on video. Backstory: Dan trying to real quick fucking. Hey, Dan, give us a cone drill. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go bottom left, bottom right. Stop. Calm down and fix your fucking face. Shout out Dan Hislop. I was doing a lot of shout outs to him and shouting out everybody.
You're on the fucking radio today. And
I think it's the stand, dude. It's like a confidence builder, this fucking mic stand. Except for this eyesore of a fucking whiteboard. Look at this thing.
It's a bummer that Brandon burned out the bearings there and it keeps falling down, though.
Yeah, I have to sit like, I wish I could, like, it's just a big dick. Looks like a big dick coming at me.
That's why you like it. And it's angled. The mic's angled.
Yeah. So, but
you can prop that bottom one up straight, and then fix that bottom piece. Those bearings aren't. That other hinge. Hinge.
It can't,
no, the one with the gold on it.
Stop it. I can't.
Oh, look at it.
Oh no. There we go. It's slowly falling, and there it goes. All right.
All right. I think we're getting out of control here. Rick, it's been a pleasure. This was a very non-informational weekly rip, but I had a great time.
Yeah, me too. I think we might start gearing it towards this shit. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll probably get fired, but who cares?
Oh, yeah. There's definitely some sort of fireable material in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Fuck it, right?
Fuck it.
Cautiously.
Fuck it with caution.
All right, Rick. I'll talk to you soon, brother. Feel your sleeves. Whoa. Cut that.